On a rooftop above Jerusalem, 11 men gather one final time. They will scatter to the ends of the earth, and each will pay a price for the message they carry. In Jerusalem, James, son of Zebedee, becomes the first of the 12, seized under King Herod's rising persecution. He is put to the sword, the first apostle to die for his testimony, faithful to the very end. Years later, in the Greek city of Patras, Andrew's preaching draws crowds, and the fury of the Roman proconsul Aegeus. Refusing to renounce his faith, Andrew is bound to a cross, shaped like the letter X, a symbol that still bears his name. In Hierapolis, Philip confronts a city devoted to a serpent idol and pays for it with the fury of its priests. He is hung from the temple gate, forgiving his executioners with his final breath. In the mountains of Armenia, Bartholomew is condemned by a king he could not convert. His death remembered as among the most brutal of the 12. Far to the east, in India, the apostle once called doubting meets his end in prayer, struck down by soldiers of a threatened king. In Ethiopia, Matthew, once a tax collector, now a preacher of grace, is struck down at the river's edge for opposing his king's sin. Back in Jerusalem, James the Just is thrown from the temple's pinnacle for refusing to deny the very truth he preached. In Persia, Simon the Zealot's fierce devotion earns him a brutal death at the hands of pagan priests. Beside him, Jude Thaddeus meets the same fate. 2 apostles martyred together, faithful to the last. Matthias, chosen by Lot to replace the traitor Judas, is stoned by a hostile crowd in Judea, forgiving them even as the stones fall. In Rome, under Emperor Nero's brutal persecution, Peter, the fisherman who once denied his Lord 3 times, is finally captured. He asks to be crucified upside down, believing himself unworthy to die as Christ did. On Vatican Hill, his request is granted. Paul, apostle to the Gentiles, stands trial before the same emperor, unshaken after a lifetime spent defending the gospel he once tried to destroy. As a Roman citizen, he is granted a swifter death, beheaded on the road outside the city he helped carry the gospel to. Only John remains, exiled, not executed. He lives to see the faces of his brothers one final time, the last apostle, keeping watch until the end.